Have you ever experienced where people say that you are taking selfie too much? And they say you should stop taking selfies everywhere you go. And selfies, do they actually make us happier and more confident about ourselves? Or do they have the reverse effect, like undermining body satisfaction and self-esteem? So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening to Mr. Walter and to my fellow classmates. So, for today, I will be sharing about how do selfies can impact adolescent well-being and body confidence, and persuade everyone to believe the impact of selfie and how it is going to bring positivity in our life. I'm going to highlight a few things on how selfie exactly can boost our confidence by the time I finish my presentation. Nowadays, we know that social media can be a cruel place that can lead to various impacts on oneself, such as social anxiety, insecurity, and even depression. On the other hand, the social media can be our booster to level up our self-confidence. And people often doesn't realize the good side of social media because they put their attention on the bad side. All we need to do is to open our eyes and view social media in different angle and perspective. I figured this will be a wonderful topic to share with all of you, so that's why I decided to choose this topic because selfie is more than a selfie. So starting with my first point, selfie definition. Are you familiar with the word selfies and why everyone obsessed with this phenomenon?
Selfie is defined by Oxford Dictionaries as an image that includes oneself, often with another person or as part of a group. And it is taken by oneself using a digital camera, especially for posting on social networks.
So basically, selfie is a self-portrait photograph usually taken with smartphone or other digital devices and may be supported by a selfie stick that's known as monopod. The modern world that we live in, with the advanced technology that we use every single day, it is almost impossible not knowing what selfie is. We heard the term everywhere we go. And can you name someone who never take a selfie even once? Everyone takes selfie. People all over the world take selfies. From singer to celebrity, from teachers to student, and don't forget the politician, the athletes. People just love and enjoy taking selfies. And today, people post many selfies each day to social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and don't also forget TikTok. And the best part is there are various poses. And now, like I mentioned before, with the help of advanced technology, people have the option to edit and to put filter on their photo, so that they can look better. With all these apps are designed to help us take interesting and unique selfies.
Selfies are a form of self-presentation and expression and interpersonal communication where a person conveys an image about him or herself to another individual. In addition to this, selfie presentation enables a person to influence and manage the perception of themselves by others.
So every day, people present themselves through their outfit choices, their hairstyle, and with brands to express themselves in specific contexts. But what motivates people to take selfies? We all do it, some more than others. Now that everyone has sophisticated technology and HD camera in their pocket, selfies are now quick and easy. You simply just tap your screen and there you go, a perfect selfie, a good selfie. So selfies are everywhere, and sometimes it is almost at annoying level because there are people constantly snapping selfies in travel location to even a coffee shop with their morning cups. But why do we do it? There are a few things fueling our desire to post selfies, such as memory. Memory is something that we need to keep. So one of the way to do it is by taking selfies. Millennials, especially girls and women, think that selfie can convey happiness, which also can be true to certain people. We like to post selfies as a way to collect happy moments, which can then serve as a reflection of our life. Selfie often reflect how women would like to perceive. By posting selfies that are indicative of happiness, they develop this desired identity. There's no doubt that photograph can capture unique moments. The picture that you take can bring a lot of memories from the past and all of the positive thoughts that are with it. This is mainly the reason why most people who are feeling sad or depressed usually look through old pictures. It is an effective method to somehow lift up someone's mood. Selfie can change our mood because every picture tells a different story. And the modern selfie has origins in Japanese kawaii culture, which mean cute, which involve the beautifying self-representation in photographic forms, particularly among the females. And over time, it became more famous, especially among the teens, starting with the Purikura boots and then front-facing camera font that we have now. We even have the group selfies, which known as group fee. So each of us has taken a selfie at least once in our life. You can hate or love it, but it's impossible not to take selfies. So have you ever met someone who never takes selfies? And if you have, then it might be a special case. Along with the Instagram, the art of selfies is becoming more advanced and popular. But have you ever thought about the fact that this kind of self-portrait can actually affect our self-esteem? Well, taking selfies and posting selfies with the right attitude will have a positive effect on our self-esteem. But if you are too dependent on the opinions of others, you care too much about others' thought instead of focusing on what you think about your photo, then selfie can affect your self-confidence negatively. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself. In fact, selfie encourage us to highlight our beauty, and it is a great tool to boost our self-esteem. So that's why people love and enjoy taking selfies.
Selfie posting and sharing. The trend even reached outer space. The Japanese astronaut Aki Hoshide took the greatest selfies of all the time at the International Space Station. In China, the study reported level of selfie posting with greater frequency of posting to WeChat friends circle, 12 to 13 selfies posted per month. Then to Qzone, with a total sample posting on average a little more than once per month. McLean, in their study of social media, body image and disorder eating, found that on average Australian early adolescent girl took selfies once per week. Research indicates that selfie taking with or without the intention to post on social media is very common among adolescents, with 97% of Italian adolescents having taken selfies. Meanwhile, Singaporean early and mid-adolescent girls were found to post selfies at a rate of approximately once per week.
So, based on the recent study, it proves that they enjoy taking selfies. Because there are literally millions of photo tags on Instagram. For example, hashtag selfie, hashtag me. While it might seem that young people are a little bit obsessed documenting everything, including themselves, selfie can provide a positive part of discovering identity, the quality of life. Acceptance is really important, especially for adolescent boys and girls. They expected selfie posting to improve their self confidence through popularity and self esteem. Other than peer acceptance, acceptance through selfie posting is also important and play a big role in adolescents' life. To attempt to seek praise or validation from other people. When we post a selfie for a world to see, we eagerly wait for those likes and comments to show up, maybe from friends or maybe from strangers. Sometimes, immediately after posting, we stick around for a few minutes and rapidly refresh the page to see how quickly they start rolling in. Why? Because those likes and comments makes us feel love. After all, it was a picture of you, it was your face, it was your selfie. And maybe you will think something like, oh, maybe I'm not that ugly. Because those likes and comments also make us feel accepted.
So these are the types of things that go through our minds. Maybe we just want to know that someone else cares about us, that they see us, or that we matter.
However, recent studies suggest that some of the adolescent girls dislike to take selfie and post it on social media. This is because they feel like the only reason people post selfies to social media is to seek praise, to seek validation from other people. It cannot be denied that selfie help us to gain confidence. However, we should not highly depend on likes and comments because it cannot to measure someone's worth. Like and comments cannot measure your worth as a human being. Just because you get a few likes doesn't mean you are ugly, doesn't mean you are worthless.
Peer recognition motivated selfie posting and engaging in selfie practices among the adolescents, which shows how important peer feedback as it plays a predominant role in self-esteem and feelings of acceptance.
Positive feedback can indicate popularity and approval from peers, especially on aspects of our appearance. And therefore, this practice may be an important aspect of sharing selfie online. Positive feedback from selfie posting may reinforce self-confidence and self-esteem among the adolescents. Taking selfie is not a new thing, and with the digital technology that we have now, selfie posting provide people with a channel to manage others' impressions of them, creating and boosting their self-esteem. Later can support their happiness and physical attractiveness. So the selfie thing is transferring social culture, where selfie allow the opportunity for instant gratification in the form of positive feedback, shares, and likes, something which has only been made possible with the rise of social media. And furthermore, the reason why social media sites and apps like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are very popular is because we are social beings who desire relationship with one another. We cannot simply say that selfies are bad and it's only bring harm to people, especially in the aspect of our mental health. There are many cases where someone had a specific purpose for taking selfies. They have their own reason. Maybe for example, you got a new car and you feel excited to show your friends. And maybe you just won a basketball tournament. So you snap a quick selfie with a caption #champion or whatever. Or maybe you just graduate from college and you snap a selfie in your graduation gown to keep as memory. We are to cherish every single moments with your friends, for example. So at the end of the day, posting selfies on social media help us to stay connected with our friends and family. And this is actually a good thing. Obviously, if we aren't careful, selfie can also cause poor self-esteem. Recent study found that if individuals post photo with an intent to boost self-confidence, they may actually be left feeling more insecure. Looking to others for outside affirmation can be dangerous. Sometimes what people say about you affect how you perceive yourself. You should never let someone else tell who you are, and when it comes down to it, most people also have differing opinions on body image that can leave you feeling confused and conflicted. So on the other hand, selfie or selfie posting can actually build your passion and motivation to become a better version of yourself. So when you are comparing yourself with other people, for example, you're comparing yourself with celebrity or maybe model, sometimes you feel motivated to be a better person. You will work hard on your body, and so once you manage to get the ideal body shape, of course you will feel happy and feel more comfortable about yourself. So use this selfie for advantages and not for disadvantages. People need to change their mentality that selfie can only bring harm to our mental health as we constantly comparing ourselves with other people. Because if you look at the bright side of it, you will find that selfie is more than a selfie. It helps us to do self-reflection so that we can improve ourselves and build our self-confidence. Moreover, let's talk about outdoor activity this time. Usually, outdoor selfies or any kind of outdoor photograph pretty much require people to go outside and maybe walk a little bit, walk around to find a good spot to take selfies, or maybe find spot that make us feel more comfortable and safe when we are taking selfies. So this allow us to do some movement, burn some calories, especially if you need to climb a tree or partake other physical activity that keeps the body in motion. So selfie can be everything. So do you enjoy taking selfie, either with a camera or on your smartphone? If so, have you ever wondered if photography may be more than just a hobby? Something more vital for personal well-being, perhaps even a path towards self-realization. Selfie can have a positive effect on our well-being, boosting our self-esteem, our confidence, our memories, and act as a way to help you to focus and calm your mind from everyday hustle and bustle.
Some people, they were so excited to look at their selfies, especially where they look pretty. And whenever they were feeling sad or down or maybe depressed, they will look at that picture again because it will make them feel a little bit better. The photos that you take, the selfies that you take, will eventually begin to tell a story and take you to a journey of understanding yourself. This may explain how everybody can take selfies without feeling narcissistic. If most people like this, it's no wonder that the world is full of selfies.
We actually live in the world of pictures or it didn't happen. But the younger generation have grown up in the world where documenting and sharing your life is extremely very easy. Documenting yourself is definitely a part of that. Taking selfie is a great way to share what you are doing at the exact moment with your friends or your followers on social media. And while some people may have also point to that as a major problem with the rising generation, so what's wrong with documenting your life? Is there something wrong with taking pictures of yourselves too? We snap selfies when we are feeling good, looking good, and being good. We capture a moment in time and emotion that we can tap into later. This include personal accomplishment, fashion selfies, or any kind of selfie where you think yourself that that was a good day. This is more than just how many likes you get, how many comments on your selfies. You can selfie to explore your own imperfection and appreciate them. Use your selfie to find your flaws and figure out what makes you you. To selfie or not to selfie? That is the question. Are you a big fan of snapping selfies and showing a little self-love? Or do you think selfies are the signs that humanity, narcissism is driving it towards the end times. Self-love. Well, if we are taking a photo of an object, for example, or our natural surrounding, we are paying attention to that object. We are listening. We are observing an object's lines, a box of multicolored leaves. If we are taking photos of ourselves, we are taking selfies. So we are seeing ourselves, like really seeing. We are listening. We are acknowledging ourselves. So while not everyone is a huge fan of staring at themselves in the mirror or taking dozens of selfies of their face, it has been argued that snapping selfies can actually be quite therapeutic. In fact, some people even argue that the hospital selfie can be more helpful than harmful. Normalizing stigmas and helping people who have gone through surgery, for example, realize that their scars, their pain, and healing is not strange or bizarre. It's completely normal for them. If we are looking for a non-practical reason for the selfie, it's probably this. They are so much fun. Selfie can honestly be a blast and a help to take, whether you are by yourself at home, jamming out to the new Beyonce song or Justin Bieber song, and really feeding yourself. And later decided to snap a few mirror selfies, Or if you're at family party, for example, and you simply love how adorable you and all your cousins look, so the selfie has you covered. Once you say the word, "let's take a selfie," you will have people running from all directions to squeeze into the frame to capture that feel-good moment forever. So taking selfies encourage mindfulness while sharing promote social interaction. So, in other words, selfies are really great tool to showcase and capture the feel of a moment without recording absolutely everything around you. If you think you are being too narcissistic, remember that's literally what selfies are all about. Open front-facing camera, pose, snapping selfie, done. Open camera app, find a pretty mirror, pose, take picture, done. Selfies are the easiest type of photo to take on this planet. They even get taken accidentally, sometimes without the person knowing if they have the camera app open or hit the wrong button. The hardest part of selfie is finding your best angle. That's it. This may take a few tries, yes, we have to admit it. But once you get the perfect angle, you have it forever. Front-facing camera busted? Take a mirror selfie. Want to capture a night out with your friends, with the perfect spur of the moment picture? Take a group selfie. Jamming out to your favorite singer, tune, and think your makeup looks fly? Take a boomerang selfie. See, everything is so simple. You can take every single moment of your life just by taking selfies. Please don't need to be narcissistic and negative if you see them as a celebration of self-love and a different way to see the world. The cell in selfie doesn't stand for selfish. It stands for celebration. So in conclusion, there are many evidence suggest that some aspect of selfies practices associate with well-being and body confidence. We all want to be loved. We all want to be accepted, and we all want to be matter. In a culture that is very focused on self, I'm not surprised that selfies have become so popular. Everyone is worried about themselves instead of focused on how to be a blessing to others. This makes sense because people are getting built up by others even though we are constantly look for it. And to many people, selfie just seems like a self-centered and time waster. However, there is also the wonderful benefit that you are able to share your creation. Be proud of your photos, be proud of your selfies. Accept your style and express yourself through your selfie. And selfie is not only a creative outlet to distress the brain, but it also allows you to create, to explore, and to share your individuality. Through Selfie, you will also see a boost in confidence, a boost in yourself, and a boost in resilience and feels true connection to yourself as look inward and rediscover your self-identity. Given the popularity of selfies, further characterizing the effect of engaging in selfie practices is also an important area for the further research. So in addition, investigating how selfies can actually be used positively as identity exploration, for fun, or to increase self-esteem will be helpful as well. So last but not least, people might tell you that snapping selfies all day is narcissistic, but research says that it's good for you. So just keep on posting because selfies aren't going anywhere anytime soon, especially as taking selfies and posting selfies become more easier with the sophisticated technology that we have now. So don't let the selfie head get you down because selfies are always great. So that is all from me. Thank you very much.